to Shreveport, Louisiana, home to the 11th oldest bowl game. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Fielded in the end zone. It's Reddick. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Can't get him to the ground. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. Good back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a three-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. So Tulane's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Davis. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Guys, let's take a second. Trail last week, got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. This one's complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Makes the grab. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag route.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got
somehow it's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate, give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Looking left. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Offense changing the play. To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity.
Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Fires left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Green Wave. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They punt it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Release to the back. Found a save. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Tulane.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Jackson gonna throw it. And the defense got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Oh, he's got a chance. He has the first and still on. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Skinner. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
Green 25.
Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride Davis here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. grab behind the line. It's Davis. Touchdown, Green Wave! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Jackson will throw. Pulls it in. It's Sparks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Tulane lines up on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. It's complete on the right side. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Preston. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, I myself have been in Shreveport to call the Independence Bowl. What a fantastic experience, and we've had ourselves a fun first half.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted, and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Skinner. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play and a first down just outside the red zone. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king in 2, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing.
He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Starting to feel a little pressure. Turning it on! He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Makes the catch. It's Reddick. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Reddick. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The weight to the right.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Just keeps swinging it. Slides away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reddick. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Rushes on him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my butt.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah.
There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. And some room to work. All kinds of room to the right.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense gets set for second down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just add better players, more physical.